Violence is one of the most personal and even intimate acts between human beings, but it can also be cultural and societal in its implications. When Scar killed Mufasa, it was a very intimate act of violence because Scar and Mufasa were brothers. Scar killed Mufasa because Scar knew that if he wanted to be king, he had to kill Mufasa, and he did so out of jealousy. Societally, Scar thought that he would become the ultimate ruler and be able to rule out of absolute power. Had Scar become king, the Pride Lands would have suffered under oppression instead of thriving.
On page 44 of Foster's book, he states, most of the great tribulations to which human beings are subject are detailed in Scripture. In the VeggieTales Bible stories, characters and morals are shown. One example of this is the movie Jonah, a VeggieTales movie, in which the story of Jonah is shown in an attempt to make the complex story easier for children to process and to educate children in the trials people have faced in the Bible. Foster states that Bible stories are used throughout literature because of the great tribulations faced in the Bible, and VeggieTales also aims to point out these events.
Geography can also define or even develop a character. Foster 117. In the movie The Jungle Book, Mowgli is a child abandoned in the jungle and is raised by his best friend Blue, who is also a bear. In this story, Mowgli grows up in the jungle, which significantly impacts the way he interacts his life, because unlike other humans, he communicates with the animals. Foster states that geography can significantly impact a character, and The Jungle Book is the best example of this.
Every writer can make modifications of the seasons, and it keeps seasons' symbolisms fresh and interesting. In Frozen, the modification of the prolonging winter during the summer months suggests something interesting, as quoted by Foster. Foster also states the seasons are always the same in literature, and yet always different. In Frozen, the attributes of the season, winter, were the same, cold and stormy. The reason for the snow being there during the summer months was in fact different. Frozen is the best example of how seasons can be modified but still possess the same characteristics that it usually has.
Ratatouille is a movie that is in the ironic mode, which is when we watch characters who possess a lower degree of autonomy, self-determination, or free will than ourselves. Foster 253. Rats are viewed as gross and disgusting creatures, but in Ratatouille, Remy, a rat, is vital to the success of Chef Linguini once he begins to try and cook under the head chef, Chef Skinner, at Gusteau's restaurant. This is ironic because Remy is considered to be gross, but he is capable of helping Linguini fulfill his life goal of cooking delicious food.
Stories can make sure of our knowledge of the original story by empowering sites we'll recognize, as stand-in for parts we're familiar with. In Beauty and the Beast is battling time before he is cursed in his body forever until he is blessed with love. A rose is the thing that is familiar, making the story familiar to the audience.